All right, welcome back to My Mom's Basement. It is Robbie Fox, and I am here with the best friends, Trent, Chuck, Orange Cassidy. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
I'm well.
You looking for
My arms are. This is good for the audio only.
First question: do you guys remember me like annoying you guys with mostly bad T-shirt designs in high school? When I was in high school,
I don't remember T-shirt designs, but I just remember that you were like, I know who you are, and you've always been around. And then like then you have a Barstool podcast show. Like,
I actually got to design a best friend shirt. One of them got through.
Really?
Oh, which one?
It was the one of you guys as Jesse Pinkman and Walt from Breaking Bad.
Oh,
do you remember
that was so long ago. I barely.
Yeah. That was like 2013, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one in person.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a top seller. Post-surgery, a lot of people have been wondering, how's Trent doing? So what's the updates for everyone?
I'm doing good. I feel like a guy with a normal neck again, which is nice.
You have basically the same surgery that Tiger Woods had, the fusion?
I don't know what Tiger Woods had, but yeah, I had a fusion.
You were a big golf guy.
Tiger got fused? Oh, from a car accident.
No, before that.
Oh.
Yeah. He broke all his legs. And all of them.
I landed on my head in 2015, and like things were bad.
That's what this. It all stems back to 2015.
Yeah, at mocap for a video game of all things.
Oh,
like something went wrong. I landed right on top of my head, and then.
What was the move? Do you remember the move?
Yeah, it was a dragon suplex.
I wonder if it's in the game. Like
I don't think
God,
so.
That animation looks like he broke his neck.
It got thrown like a regular German instead of a dragon. So like the arc was that. And I just landed right on top of my head. But my symptoms got slowly worse and worse and worse for like 5 or 6 years. I can't do the math.
Did you know like this is going to be an issue one day? Like we're going to need surgery for this one day or no?
I don't know. Did I? I think I would talk about my neck being...
I think we all think our necks are broken.
Yeah, I'd be like, my neck's broken, but...
But then they tell us sometimes that our necks are broken, and I can speak for him because I've heard him say it. Like, you feel like a real just tough guy. Just a world-class tough guy. Like,
to find out that, for 5 or 6 years,
kind of thing.
I've been wrestling.
To go in for that MRI, and like you're laying there, you got to stay still, and you're like, you don't think you're claustrophobic until you're in there.
I'm pretty good at them.
And then you look up, and it's like, what if they tell me like, you've just been a bitch this whole time? Like, you're not even hurt at all. Like, but then they tell you like, no, man, you're broken. It's like,
fuck yeah.
Something real neat about my neck. Shit. There was so much like extra. My discs were like crushed basically.
Tell them the whole thing.
There was so much
body.
There's so much extra bone growth from my neck just freaking out, trying to fix itself, and that it was like fusing itself together. But I was waking up with like sleep apnea, like gasping awake, and sometimes I would have trouble swallowing like my own spit. And after surgery, that went away. So I think it was there was so much extra bone and shit. Can I say shit?
Oh yeah.
Did I already say it?
Probably.
There was so much extra bone and shit that like I couldn't breathe while I was sleeping.
Choking on your own bones, man.
So it's been very nice to get that fixed.
Yeah. Not choking on your bones anymore.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I saw a picture of you guys recently at an IHOP. I wanted to ask as people that are on the road constantly, IHOP, Waffle House, or Denny's?
Ooh, is it an IHOP?
You have the option.
We went to IHOP last week without you. Sorry, man. I like all three. I'm a Southern boy at heart, so I'm pretty partial to the Waffle House. But you can't go wrong with a nice Denny's at 2 a.m. They can get you anything you want.
24 hour.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy's here. Have you said anything?
Orange Cassidy loves Shoney's. Does Shoney's still exist?
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Is that a place?
Didn't Scott Steiner own a Shoney's?
What is Shoney's?
It's like
I've been to Shoney's.
It's like a breakfast. I don't think it's 24 hours, but it's like a
Perkins?
Oh, similar to a Perkins.
We one time went to a Perkins and it just had like sewer diarrhea smell throughout the whole place. So Perkins is ruined for me forever. But Waffle House is my answer to your question.
Yeah. Chocolate chip waffles at Waffle House?
I like to slip and slide across Waffle House. Everything's greasy to the touch. Like you can do a full, like if I ran and slid on my belly, I could slide across the entire place. I love it.
Do you guys know like
the ladies are always nice?
Do you know how to, do you have like show up and be like, yeah, smothered and covered and shit on? Like,
shit
do
on them?
Do you have yours memorized? I have no idea. You got yours memorized?
No.
Okay.
I've only been to Waffle House like 3 times.
Okay. If you have yours memorized, you're kind of...
Hey.
whatever. I don't know.
I bet old
I once
WWF
saw,
road guys are like.
I saw like
shit.
Marty Jannetty and Sandman kind of get into it at a Denny's in Orlando. It was WrestleMania weekend.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, but we saw him step outside. Like it got to the point where they stepped outside to settle it, and then it didn't get settled. They kind of just came back in.
Those WrestleMania weekends are like, if you want to see like two of your idols from your childhood like getting a drunken brawl over nothing, like that's the place to do it.
At a Denny's, yeah.
Outside of like a Marriott courtyard or something like that, just swing on each other.
I saw a tweet from you, Trent, recently that I wanted to dive more into. You said pre-gym routine. 1 JCPenney lap, try on jackets, gas station, 4 hard-boiled eggs, drive way past gym, see horses, tell them that they look nice, sit in a parking lot, buy a jacket on the internet, eat 4 gas station eggs, and then party.
Yeah.
Right? Define party.
Oh, I just went.
Are you pounding off in your car?
Oh no.
What's party?
I just went into the gym at that point.
Oh, that's the party.
Yeah. I've been saying party a lot lately. It's one of my new things.
I've noticed that. That's why I was
New
curious
I'll
what
new for
party
21.
meant.
I just use it for everything, you know? I'll go through a phase of saying something way too much and then it goes away. Like we used to say boy and dog.
Oh, yeah, long
Boys and
boys.
dogs, man.
Used to say that a lot. Long dogs.
I'm taking full on credit for long boys, by the way.
I think you should.
People give it to me. I just tweeted what you said, man.
Okay.
When Punk came out in the Long Boys, everyone was saying it.
He
Long
said
boys,
it.
Long boys.
I
long
don't think
boys,
he
yeah.
knows.
He doesn't know. He's got to know.
He's got no idea.
We got
He
to.
should-
You know
he
what?
should have been watching
Let's
the
pull him
Hot Flash.
aside in the locker room and rough him up a little bit.
He should have been reading my tweets in
And let's
2016.
rough talk him a little.
Yeah, he could. Moving on to some wrestling things.
Oof.
You guys have, I think, perfected the art of the wild, fun match. The parking lot fight, the arcade anarchy. Are those matches as fun to put together as they are to watch, or are they complicated to put together and kind of stressful?
We got in a huge fight, but it,
with each other.
Over one of those matches?
The parking lot fight, yeah. We it's actually kind of a funny story when you.
do you want to tell the actual story?
I don't have to get the full thing, but like trying to put that match together, it was a stressful day because we didn't know until like about 6 o'clock, maybe later, like what that meant. It was just parking lot fight. Okay, well, like
We've got cars,
yeah,
probably?
and then at about 6 o'clock, some cars show up and they're like, "Hey, you guys can't touch any of these except for like 2 of them."
Yeah. There was one that was just, if you watch, we only touched 2 cars.
Yeah.
Actually, no, we used the truck a little bit.
And then,
Really, like,
and then we
smashed
touched
it.
one car you touched one car you weren't supposed to.
I was doing punches on it, yeah, I remember.
I think. Yeah.
But one of the cars, it just looks like, they're all like nice from some dealership. And we had little dealership stickers. I don't.
That's
think
how we
anyone
got.
noticed.
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell this part, but we got a hookup from a local dealership to promote them.
You're not allowed to tell that.
I was gonna say, that doesn't seem that spicy.
That seems like no. It just seems like one weird email that I get. Like, you can't tell people we get hookups from car
It's going to be on
dealerships. Like,
Wrestling
all right,
Tour tomorrow.
yeah.
But yeah, one of the cars was clearly like not like the others.
Oh, yeah, fuck
just
this
like
car
a
up,
weird
boys.
red piece of shit. Yeah, we smashed it. Anyway,
What was the fight over that you guys got into?
just deciding what to do, and I was pretty hurt at that time, and so like existing just was not fun for my neck and arm, and I was probably a little short, and like we fight. You know, it's tag teams are like married couples. Like you spend too much time together, and you have to do the same thing over and over again. You just fight over the dumbest shit. And then you think you hate each other, and then you go like a while without seeing each other. It's like, oh no, actually we like each other.
Yeah.
But we got in a like basically a screaming match at 7 p.m. and Jerry Lynn of all
was
people,
right there and broke us up.
Jerry Lynn comes in, hey boys, hey, he's the nicest.
I don't
man
think
in the
I
world.
was screaming that day.
I might have been screaming. Jerry Lynn comes in and goes, hey, break it up. Come on, guys. All right, you're friends. Hey, hug it out. And like I was like, no, we don't want to do it. And Jerry's like, you guys hug. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did he make us hug?
He did make us
My
hug. I
memory's
swear to
not
God.
so good.
That sounds like fake. Like
Yeah, like wrestling.
like if you read like some guy's autobiography, like fucking way.
Jerry
Jerry
Lynn.
Lynn made them hug, but like it actually happened.
But I actually think
Orange saw it, man. He was there.
I think overall those matches are actually fun and easier to
that's
make
all-
because you have so many things to play with.
Yeah.
And there's no like you
Like,
don't
did
have
you
to
know
worry
your
about
mom
the.
was coming in? Like, or was that a last minute?
That
thing?
was on the fly. No, we knew. Yeah.
She just showed up.
Yeah, nah, I knew, you knew, but
Yeah, I think
you
That
said
got-
like at 7 p.m. Like you didn't know what you were doing.
we knew the
You
mom. We
yeah.
knew
The
yeah.
first time your mom came in happened in like 4 days though.
Yeah.
We're like, wouldn't it be funny if your mom dropped us off and
'Cause
we
it-
told somebody
yeah.
and they were like, all right.
We were going. AEW went through a phase where like I think FTR had like a truck.
Yeah.
And somebody else. There was like 3 or 4
I think
vehicles.
Cody had like a bus, and then there was like
A bus, or
he had his big his
Yeah,
tour bus.
he had the bus with him on it. It was like the Nightmare bus.
But he didn't come through the side
I
entrance.
think it
with
came down there, and then they fought.
Really?
Yeah, and then there were like 4 or 5 just different cars, and
So-
it felt like twisted metal or something like that.
So we were like, what if, as a joke, we said
Yeah.
like, what if my mom dropped?
What if we're the fun boys that have our mom drop us?
Yeah.
And then we
Well,
did.
it worked. When you were done with it, did you know it was awesome? Or is that one of those matches that like
There were
translates
no-
more to TV?
Well,
Yeah, there was no.
Because you
crowd
got the
there.
fiver from Dave.
Oh, for the parking lot.
parking lot
Oh,
fight.
okay.
during it, I could feel anyway, like, this is going very
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we knew, like, it was going to get the reaction it did. But, like, when it was done, I think we told this before, but,
Yeah.
like, so we're beaten and bloodied. Sue comes and picks us up and drives us, like, I don't know, 20 yards away just to
Yeah.
get off camera. And we're, like, sitting there and, like, bleeding everywhere. And, like, all right, well, I think that was, are you okay? Like, yeah, yeah. All of a sudden, Tony Khan comes running from, like, 100 yards away from the truck going,
Ran past us.
like celebrating like the Jaguars won the Super Bowl or something like that. And we're like, well, I guess that went well.
Yeah.
And he was like, guys, that was fucking awesome. We got to go watch it. Come on. And we
Yeah,
went in the truck,
yeah,
like
we went-
You went and-
bleeding
you
in
went
the
and
truck
watched it right
watching
back?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
So
awesome.
that I've never. So when that happened, I was like, oh, okay, I guess it was good because normally you don't go, or I've never heard of people going in their truck to rewatch something ever.
Yeah.
happened.
And I think the camera guys and the crew people were excited too that we did it all in one take. Because like I think we've done a few of those like cinematic style matches, like
Yeah.
Stadium Stampede, that take like 4 days to shoot.
Oh, I didn't even
just
think
that
of
either.
comparing it to that.
But they were like, seriously, at the end they were like, wait, we're done? Fuck yeah. And everybody was all
They're
excited,
just-
like, we can go home.
they thought they were going to be up until 6. That's
Yeah.
why they were
Oh, yeah.
celebrating.
That's awesome. So I mentioned I was a big fan of your guys since the PWG days. Do you have a favorite PWG match that you guys were in?
Would you be at those shows? Or
No,
you
I
just
never
watch them?
got to go. I was an East Coast guy.
I think our favorite, excuse me,
Zach and Marty.
Zach and Marty, just our regular ass little tag match is probably, it was just so
Crowd
fun
was
and
really
crowd was great. And it was like old school and it wasn't,
yeah, it was just an old school.
Relying on,
I
you
think
know-
I took like a 15. I got beat up for like 15 minutes
Maybe more.
to build through the
Yeah.
hot tag. Man.
that one, our little hardcore match, just because to me, like,
Oh, me against you?
yeah, the, for some reason, like, I think deathmatch wrestling is the new comedy wrestling. In that, like, it's really funny when things are, like, excessively violent. Like, when people aren't expecting it. Like, people expected us to have, like, a funny haha match, and then we started, like, hitting each other with chairs and thumbtacks, which is really funny to me.
Death matches are just on every show now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of death matches in wrestling right now. I mean, Chris Jericho had one on TV
Yeah.
with Nick
That's
Gage.
bananas to me.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What do they do on like the average indie death match? What do they, light tube and glass paint?
Light tubes are the big thing. Yeah.
Glass.
Thumbtacks,
Tacks.
always a
Those-
staple.
Those
The
don't-
Bucks do the
Yeah.
thumbtacks on random objects. That's becoming more of a thing. People are kind of ripping that off, I feel.
I thought death matches would go away, but they came back pretty hard.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
kind of
death
crazy.
matches. You hate them. I love them.
You guys had one that could be classified as a death match, the 1 minute Iron Man match.
Oh yeah.
I was a big fan of that. That was on Orange's show, I believe.
That
It
was,
the-
yeah.
the
What was that
Orange
called?
Cassidy does something, or
That was
something like
was
that.
that the name?
It's something like that. How did that come about? The 1 minute Iron Man match. Hysterical if people haven't seen
thought
it.
of it.
Hey, really?
And I said, you want to do it? And they said, well, we'll be tired, but okay.
Yeah, because it was
And
like
that's
a
exactly how it went.
was it like an 11 a.m. show or even earlier?
It was an afternoon show.
I thought you meant tired from the cardio it takes to
No.
beat a match like that.
We must have meant
So it was
early in
like,
the morning.
It was like in the afternoon, and I said, hey friends, do you want to do my show? And they said no, we'd rather not. And I said, well, how about it's just 1 minute long? And then you said, okay. And that's how it came about. Also, Bryce Remsburg helped with that.
Yep.
He helped, and Gerard Durling. There we go.
It's a great match. If people haven't seen the 1 minute Iron Man match, I would say it's a must see match of the year from that year.
So we did decide, I'll do a little inside baseball here. We did decide that we knew that they were probably, am I still a person? Okay.
Oh yeah, 5 more.
They were probably going
seconds.
to chant 5 more seconds, we hope,
Yeah.
instead of 5 more minutes. And some of them did, and we decided whoever got the biggest response was going to win. And so
Oh,
you can
really?
probably see me at some point go like, like give them the nod. You know what I mean? Like the hey, it's your time, kid. You know what I mean? Like the,
Wait, whoever got the biggest response? I don't remember.
Like the
this
crowd
Yeah.
response. It was
Yeah.
the crowd decides. It's choose
I think it
your
was like
own
me deciding, like, you
winner.
know what, he got a bigger pop than me. Like you're going up, big cat.
Yeah, it was reaction coming out.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all. But look at me.
That's some real stuff.
People
That
love
sounds
it.
like
I
something
actually-
that would happen on the show Heels.
People
I've
in
never. I
Newark,
shouldn't
New
say
Jersey love Greg.
Uh,
And then I had Bryce give me a head scissors.
I actually
on the
did
fly.
an alcohol before that match, which I've never done before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
I
First
did a-
time ever.
I did a whiskey.
11 a.m.
Yeah.
12-ish.
12ish. 12ish. Orange says. Well, it's impressive nonetheless. Chuck, did you ever wind up getting that dental work from Britt Baker?
No, still fucked.
Damn. I was wondering about that. That was a few months
Is
ago.
this a real thing?
I have wisdom teeth coming in, and they're just going nuts. And then
How
I
they
had to
doing?
get insurance, and none of my let's just complain about insurance for a while. None of my dental insurance is covered in Pennsylvania or New Jersey or New York. Apparently,
Where is
So
it? Kentucky?
I bought it while I lived in Philly, but I have to go to like Idaho to get dental work done. Apparently,
That's brutal.
it's fine now. It's
Tell us more, dude.
If you guys weren't headed to AEW, if you guys didn't sign when you did, were we headed towards a best friends breakup in New Japan?
No, I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
With him going crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would actually. That's one of the regrets I have, which are very few about signing with AEW because it's changed my life for the better and I love it very much. But I would have liked to have seen where that could have gone because we didn't really have much plans for it other than where it got to because it was kind of in its infancy.
I think it was mostly just to give Dustin's guy like a thing where he's a guy that can go crazy.
Yeah.
Just
like something more than just like cute white guy.
because I had been there with Rocky and then we came in and like we were best friends and we're hugging and like people did not
Just
like us there.
Just confused by it,
Yeah.
dude. These like dudes don't hug. What are they
Yeah. They did not like the hug at all the first time we did it. Just nothing.
When they hit it with the
Oh,
Rainmaker zoom out, did they get it then?
I don't think they ever got it in Japan.
Nah,
We stopped doing it in matches, right?
We wouldn't do it during the match, I don't think, as much.
Oh, wow.
But I think we would do it, like on. We would do hold hands on the entrance and maybe do it after the match and stuff.
They hated it. So I think that's why you had to go nuts.
A couple questions for fans of your old High Spots show. What is it like working with Jerry Lynn now? You always used to ask for Jerry Lynn stories from people, and now you actually get to put matches together with him. Do you hate him now?
I love Jerry more than anything. We both knew him a little bit. Like we had both wrestled him. I had wrestled him a couple times. And he's just always the sweetest man in the universe. And he still remains. He's the
Yeah.
best. He's number one.
He's awesome.
And he's a legend. He's a genius. And if anyone says anything bad about him, I'll fight him.
I agree.
He's my friend, man.
It's one of my favorite interviews of the year. I did.
Oh, he makes
Oh,
me,
really?
We'll go check that out, yeah.
He has like you don't watch basketball, but like I don't know if you've ever seen like LeBron has a different handshake with every player like on the
yeah.
team. Like Jerry kind of has that with like a bunch of like he and Orange will do like the shitty kicks. Like he makes me hug him now. Yeah, this is new for 21.
Oh, I've been
like
hugging
he'll
him,
be
man.
like no, he'll do like the
Oh, that's cool. Oh, we just hug like, hey, man.
no. He makes a production out of it.
The people want to know, this was actually a fan question, an update on how you guys wipe.
I'm still
Same,
same, yeah.
same.
old,
I-
old.
You can find.
Haven't changed.
There's-
Sitters, man.
there's
Sitters
literally
not,
like
sitters
a-
not quitters. I don't know. It doesn't-
Somebody made
it
a
doesn't
highlight
make
reel of me explaining it on YouTube. I refuse to watch
Of how
it.
you wipe?
Yeah, like me just explaining the story over and over.
different people?
Because it's the same thing every time. So I wish that didn't exist.
I have a bidet in my bathroom now. That's
Oh.
Ooh.
new. Yeah. and
So, I mean, that's the process has changed.
a little bit. I mean, I would always
Yeah.
always use the bidet in Japan,
It's
but now I
insane.
have a local bidet.
Is it a nice one? Does it
No,
heat
it's
up?
one of those like strap-on ones. That's a weird way to call
Yeah.
it, but like it clamps onto my toilet on its own.
Oh, I've seen those, yeah.
Yeah, and it's supposed to have temperature control, but like the way Orange hooked it up, like I don't have hot and cold water coming out. It's only cold. But
Where would you even get the hot from? You'd have to be like a real guy to hook up hot to a toilet.
probably.
Is that
I think it's supposed to come from the sink because there's the one that hooks into your toilet that I think is just cold.
should it
but
go
there's-
through the floor? And
Yeah,
stuff?
there's two different
Hell
hoses.
no.
Like I think I would have to drill through my drawers and cabinets and stuff.
Does it give a good blast?
Dude, the lowest setting that'll light you up, brother.
Really?
It's pretty. It's not soft.
Who would be the guy in AEW to call to hook up hot water to a toilet? Who's the guy?
Fandango.
Like one of the FTR guys?
Oh, he's in AEW now?
Yeah, Fandango.
He builds stuff. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is Fandango a builder?
He does like
he's a
yeah.
carpenter or
He
something,
does. I think he like
Jesus?
gets houses and like redoes them up, but he does it all himself.
This guy's flipping houses out there?
His Instagram story will be like a bathroom that he redid. He's a badass, man. What's up?
Wow.
Before,
I feel like Hangman, people think Hangman could, but I think he's a fake. He's a fake guy,
Just a fake dude.
cowboy.
Ooh, I want to really get an answer to this question. Who would I?
I mean, he hooked mine up. So if there were hot water, you could do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Dax? He looks like
he
the
looks
kinda
like
guy
he
who
could, but
maybe knows how
yeah,
to
He's
work
too
a
busy
toilet.
watching like Rock and Roll Express highlights to do anything, I think.
man. I'm not moving on until I get an answer to this. Okay, pass.
All right, cool.
Before I get you out of here, some year-end awards for you guys. Favorite match you saw this year?
Ooh, that I saw?
Ooh. Oh no.
Hangman and Kenny made me tear up a little bit at the
Oh, yeah?
pay-per-view. Just because I love like a good reaction just really charges me up.
Yeah, I liked that. I liked the Bucks cage match with
That
the
was
Lucha
good.
Brothers a lot. I feel like I'm forgetting something too.
We just have too much quality.
Yeah, there's been
A lot of good matches.
like a pay-per-view now. Like the opening match would have been the best match on the show
Yeah.
5 years ago.
MJF and Darby. Look
Yeah,
at
that
that.
was
a
great.
match, yeah.
Great opening match.
Probably
on
like a
that one.
wingman 8-man tag. I love the wingmen.
I do too.
They're great.
Favorite movie you saw this year?
My memory is so bad. I can't do this.
I saw Resident Evil a couple weeks ago and
It was good?
I liked it. I mean, those.
Wow.
The,
Do you like the other ones?
No, they're terrible.
right.
But I'm a big fan of the games, and it's like the new Resident Evil movie is if someone made a movie for 12-year-old Dustin. Like they were like, this is what he's into. He likes violence, Resident Evil, and babes, and they're like, you know what, get him out there.
What were you gonna say before babes? Were you gonna say
I was gonna say hot
titties?
babes.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about titties, but there's not actually that many.
So
movies
that's
in-
your
in
movie of the
movie.
year, Resident Evil.
It's just the most recent movie I've seen.
Could you remind me of things that came out recently?
Ghostbusters just came
haven't seen
out. A couple.
Ghostbusters yet.
I didn't see that.
I'm a nerd. So
It looks
a couple
good.
Marvel movies came out this year. Are you into those at all? Superhero movies?
I like Batman only.
All right. Well, they just announced the Penguin's going to get his own miniseries, kind of going to be
Really?
like The Sopranos, like him coming
Oh
up
yeah,
the
yeah,
mob.
yeah. Younger
element.
Penguin, right?
Yeah.
I hope it's still Danny DeVito, like 85-year-old
Well, it's going to be
Danny
Colin
DeVito.
Farrell.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah, yeah.
seen Colin Farrell in the makeup?
I think I
He
have.
looks all
I have.
fucked up
Wait, is he the Penguin in the newer one coming out?
in the Battinson movie.
Pattinson.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, I did. I think I might have seen the Joker this year.
It was good. Joaquin.
I liked it.
My issue with that is I feel like that Joker was such an idiot that the Batman would just punch him in the face and like kill him.
Yeah, but in the end, it wasn't really him. It was just him remembering something in the hospital, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
You could interpret it that way.
Man, I had another answer. It's gone. I'm no good at these
Gone
questions.
Girl? Gone Girl?
Never seen it.
It's gone.
I watched Twister this year. You just talking about like a 3-year-old movie.
And finally, I'm about to interview Tony Khan. What should I ask him on your guys' behalf?
Oh man.
We're just freezing
Just
up.
don't fire us, man. Just
It's not a question.
hey, can you not fire them, please? Question mark.
Put
I
a
don't know.
question mark at the end of it.
Yeah. Don't fire.
Don't fire the best friends.
I don't know if he'd want to tell it. I'd like to hear his side of the story about the parking lot fight about him running out.
All right,
fun.
yeah,
I
I'll ask
don't
about
think
that.
we've ever talked to him about.
That's
it.
also a good way to have him bring us up.
Make sure
Yeah,
that
yeah,
And
he'll
put us
you
over.
Dude,
Yeah.
He'll remember the
Yeah.
match, how great it was.
Yeah, just
Fresh spark in his
ask him
mind.
about our sweet match we had.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to do it.
Perfect.
All right. Best friends on My Mom's Basement. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks, man.
It was fun.